In this tutorial, we're going to talk about setting up posts inside WordPress and setting those posts up so they're just drafts and not actually posts that are published. I often use this technique. In fact, in this particular blog that we have here, I have all my posts, anything I've written for this blog called Living Life by Design, resides here in my post page or in my post section of WordPress. And then when I'm done editing that post, I'll then go in and publish that particular post. So I can store all my posts inside here that will eventually be published. So to do this, I'm actually going to create a new post and set it up as a draft. So here's our new post. We'll give it a descriptive title called Test Post. And then down here we would have some incredible, valuable, and important information. And then we would continue typing our incredible value, important information until we were done at least editing it or putting in the information at that point. So after we're done putting in our post, or at least putting into the post what we have up to this point, over here in our Publish section, this is where we're going to click on the option 2, Save Draft. And now this post is stored inside WordPress on our Posts page, but it's not actually posted so our website visitors can see it. It's kind of behind the scenes. And to show that to you, I'm going to go back to just list all our posts by clicking on Post over here on the left-hand side. So we're back at the page where all our posts are listed, and here at the top you'll see our test post that we just created. Now, a couple things about this page, because as you start doing this, your drafts will be mixed in with the posts that have already been published. So if you don't see a draft word next to the right of the post, that means it has been published. And it's also indicated over here at the right where it says publish and gives us the date. For those that haven't been published, the posts that are still in draft mode, not only do we see the word draft next to it, but we also see over here underneath the date option, the date we last edited that post. If we wanted to, we could actually separate our drafts from our published post out. We have some filtering options at the top of the page underneath where it says post. We have several different filtering options. Right now mine is set to all, so all my posts are listed on this page. If I want to filter out and only see the posts that I have published, I simply click on the published option, and now all of these are posts that have actually been published. Also indicated in our date column, we'll see published for each one. If I just want to see the drafts, I can click on the drafts option, and here are the drafts that I have that are yet to be either finished that need to be finished editing and then published at some later date. Okay, so that's how you can separate those out. Let's see, I'm going to go back to my test post. Again, if I come back into WordPress, say a couple days later, and want to work on this particular test post, when I scroll over to get the 4 options underneath it, I'm going to click on Edit to go back into it. Now I'm back into my editing page where I can continue editing this post as needed, putting in my incredible value, important information. Once I'm done with this post and say I think it's ready to publish, I'm done editing it, there's 2 things you can do. If you want to publish it right away, you simply click on this publish button and it's published to your blog, so your website visitors can see it. However, one of the techniques I use is I schedule my blogs out. So I'm done editing the post. I scheduled my post out. So I'm done editing the post, and let's say I publish my post on Tuesdays and Thursdays. To do that, I'm going to click on Edit next to the Publish option here and put in the specific date that I want to publish it. Date and time. And let's say I'm going to do this there. Click OK. Now, sometimes I've done this, I've forgotten there's another step here. It says it's schedule for August 31st. It's important to know that it's scheduled for that. However, it has actually been scheduled to post. Or scheduled to publish. The next step I need to do is, after I edit the date to post it, I need to click on schedule. And then actually we'll put it into the calendar, WordPress's calendar, to publish it at that date and time. And the only slight difference we see here, well, a couple differences actually. We see the word scheduled for instead of schedule for, which means it's on the calendar. We also see this button has changed from schedule to update. So I can continue updating this post till that date. Actually, you can do it after that, but you'll just change it on the live. You'll be also changing your website. Okay. So that's how we set up what I call draft posts inside WordPress.